Hey guys, it is Levi from Lifehouse, and today I am here to talk to you about one of the all-time heavy hitters in the houseplant world, the Monstera Deliciosa. As you can see, it is quite a large plant and is absolutely stunning, almost always at the top of most houseplant lovers' wish list to start, and for good reason. It's a stunning plant that has really interesting patterns on the leaves and pretty much one of the easiest big house plants to grow. So like you can see, the leaves have this Swiss cheese pattern, kind of known as the Swiss cheese plant. So this one's pretty small. All things considered, this guy's just starting out. They can be huge. They can be 3 feet, like 3-foot leaves on some of them. They can climb. So if you give them like a little pole to climb up, they can climb up. They can just grow in large bushes. They're kind of like a weed. They're from Mexico, Panama, that area. So you can imagine they can grow very large in those environments. They need well-draining soil. So one of the things you should kind of do is make sure you mix in some like bark, something like this. Put some bark in the soil so it can get lots of aeration. The plant itself, watering it, keeping a schedule. So it's a good plant to learn how to be a better plant parent. The colors, some you might see the variegated, I'll put it here, versions where it's white. Those ones are a lot harder to keep. Anytime you see a plant that has those white spots on it, they're much harder because the white doesn't absorb light, no chlorophyll, no green, so it's much harder to grow. So I would say avoid those if you're just starting out. If you are really good, by all means go for it. You're also going to be paying a lot more for those plants, so you would better be really good if you're trying to keep one of them. So yeah, this little guy, which is not so little anymore, you can see maybe right here, I got a new plant leaf opening. This one opened as of this morning, so Monstera Monday, yay. And you can kind of see up here, my cat got a hold of it. So like I said, this little guy, he's not that big yet, but he can grow much larger. Let me see. You can kind of see maybe a little bit that root off to the side that still isn't quite in the ground. If you wanted to propagate this, you could cut that root node and the stem with the leaves off, put it in some water, and it should, in a reasonable amount of time, the root will grow bigger. You can then propagate and make a new plant from that. So it's a pretty easy plant to propagate, pretty easy to care for. It can grow very large. It needs bright indirect light, so try not to put it directly in the sunlight or you might burn it. But it does use lots of light because then it's just going to get bigger. So don't worry too much, but also, keep an eye on it. It's like I said, great plant to get started, learn how to be a better plant parent. And highly sought after. So if you can find one for a good price, which I think this one was $20 when I got it, and it was like a little guy, which is about average. But if you can find them cheap, or if somebody's giving them away, by all means, I highly recommend them. They will always be a centerpiece in any houseplant lover studio space. I don't know what you want to call these, but it is a beautiful plant, and by all means, love them and keep them. And good luck, and have a great day.